In today's video, I'd like to go over the COMAN Monopod model KX3232. If you're here, you probably saw it on Amazon and you're like, this thing looks pretty good and it's really cheap, coming in at $119. But I bet you're also wondering, is this a wise investment? And so I'm here to answer that question. So right off the bat, the monopod does what it promises, but there are some hefty design flaws on it that might change your mind. So you should stay tuned to this video before you buy this product. As I've said in my previous videos, I'm not a sponsored filmmaker. I am not doing this for money. I'm just purely doing this because I'm just reviewing the products that I've actually bought and what my thoughts are of them. If you like that more sales pitch approach to a video, then go watch the sales pitch that COMAN made because it's pretty good. And it will sell you on it, but it will not tell you the truth about the product. That's where I come in and I break it down for you with the truth. Now, what I love about this monopod is, let's first off talk about its smooth fluid head. That sounds kind of weird. Smooth fluid head. Well, anyways, the movement on the fluid head feels pretty good. It's not bad, but it's not great. I would say that it has a top-notch quick release system. It's very functional, makes it really easy and really fast for you to connect your camera and disconnect your camera from the monopod. If I were to give it a grade, I would give that a grade A because that quick release system is pretty damn good. The other thing that I really like about it is its modular design. And if you guys have already saw the COMAN video, they really tout its modular design, as you can take the middle portion off, connect the head to the feet, and now you have a desk tripod, which I think is its probably biggest sell point. But there are a lot of other companies that are doing the same thing. I would say though, when I was looking, most of the price points were probably double or triple the price for that system that does the same thing. So, and then the other thing that they're selling with this is a 90-degree rotating plate, which I really like because you can go from horizontal to vertical just by flipping the camera, and that is super nice. But now we're gonna get into the negatives of this monopod. The fixed fluid head, for example, doesn't allow you to adjust the pressure of the fluid head. So you're kind of stuck at that one pressure. And I mean, you got to use a little bit of force to actually move that fluid head around. And if you got a strong arm, yeah, that's going to be fine. But if you got weak arms and you got weak hands, you are going to have some trouble with that fluid head. So we just talked about that 90-degree plate. First off, that thing is not really functional for cameras that weigh probably anywhere near 5 pounds. Because let me show you this design real quick. This is the plate that flips 90 degrees, okay? So your camera attaches here and it rotates like that. So your camera rotates. And so imagine that it's clipped right here and all that weight goes off to this side right here. And so the whole thing tips over. And that's just not a smart design, dude. You have to keep the center of gravity over the monopod. If you put all the weight here on the left of the monopod, the whole monopod flips over and you got a broken camera on your hand. This thing is more of a liability than anything else. And I've tried to use this and I almost dropped my camera on the ground like so many times, but I just don't trust this thing. So I don't even use it anymore. This thing's garbage. Now, the other part is the hassle for the middle section. It would have been nicer if you can quick release. Like if we're looking right here, you just twist it off right here. And then same thing on this side is you just twist the feet in right here. Now that to me is kind of a hassle to have to twist this thing. I wish it had a quick release system. It doesn't. So I would have to give that an F. Actually, no, I'm not gonna give it an F. It's probably like a D minus. So that's D minus student territory right there. And the other part is there's a ball. What do they call it? So the ball joint in the feet really just does not do it for me, because they had it so they could have designed it with a foot release and you could have released it and then been able to shift that ball joint around like most cameras do, but this didn't do that. What they have is a release system that you have to reach all the way down and you have to pull it up to get it unlocked. And then you have to push the camera over to then release it off that ball joint system. And then you can start moving it around the ball joint. But if you end up going straight up and down, it just relocks itself. And you got to bend back down and unlock it again and go through the whole mess again. So in my opinion, those design flaws are really horrible. And you start to understand why it's $119. They should have been able to actually manufacture this just with slight design differences, and it would have been the perfect monopod. Now, here's the thing, it's $119. Do I recommend it? Well, it actually depends. For the budget conscious user that really is wanting to spend under $150, I think this is a really good buy, but you're gonna have some headaches and there are some sales points on there that aren't gonna really do it. And you're just gonna have to live with that. But as far as like for a monopod at its price point, it's actually not that bad at its price point. And for me, I bought it because I can live with the cutbacks on some of my shoots. So yeah, like I said, it really depends. It's yes if you're very budget conscious, very much a no if you want a really, really good product and all the things that this product promised. So after all the things that I've mentioned, let me get your opinion. Would you spend $119 on this product, or would you save up for something better? Leave it down in the comments. And also leave down in the comments any monopod or tripod horror stories that you have about just the worst tripods and monopods out there. Leave the name of that monopod in the comments below. Let me know so I don't make the mistake of buying another crappy monopod or another crappy tripod. Have a good shoot, have a good day, and I hope this helped you out. Peace.